right now. You got it on Tino Cochino Radio.
I guess I just really get excited to listen to it.
Ooh, jumping into the show. Hello, everybody. Listener therapy, man. If you're new to the show, this is something that we do every day. It's just us trying to help you out with something that you got going on in your life, man. We kind of call it how we see it, offer some different perspective. Today, Audrey doesn't know if she wants a promotion at work. Now, here's the thing. It involves more money. She said that money is a little tight. Why would you not take the promotion?
There's a catch.
She has reasoning. Serina will read the DM next. I feel like for most people, when you get a job, the goal is to grow at your job, and that it would include a promotion. We have a listener by the name of Audrey that does not know if she wants a promotion at work.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
We have her DM ready to go. Serena's going to read it. It is time for listener therapy, all brought to you by Legacy Box on Tino Cochino Radio. Please read the DM that Audrey sent.
My husband and I have a good life and we do fine financially. Money's always a little tight, but we're on a budget and we make it work. Recently at my work, a promotion was offered to me and I told my boss I'd think about it. It does involve a lot more money, but also it means I'd have to work longer hours and some traveling, so I'd see my family less. My husband and I have been going back and forth about this because it would be nice to build up our savings, but I don't want to miss the best years of my kids' lives.
I mean,
that's easy.
If it's more money, have them travel with you.
But they're in school, potentially.
I feel like she already knows the answer to this because in this whole DM, she just sounds like she's second guessing it because she wants to be with her family more. So just be with your family more because money doesn't always mean, like you're going to be happy.
You just got to decide, though, because you're also living, you said that you're on a budget, but we make it.
We make it work.
The thing is, I don't understand parents' perspective. Sometimes parents are, I'm going to give my kid everything. The only way to give them everything is to financially provide that.
But also your kids are going to remember how much you were with them, and how you made them
or
feel.
They're going to remember how much work ethic you had and inspire them to chase their dreams and do what they want to do.
No, I just feel like, yes, okay, you could teach them the work ethic, but also, okay, my dad worked a lot of overtime to give us certain things, but it wasn't an everyday thing. He still made a lot of time for us, and I would rather have my dad than him never be home.
Matt, do you want to weigh in?
Yeah, my wife actually was talking about how she wanted to quit her job so many times to be at home with the kids because she's missing the best years of their lives and stuff. And I wouldn't let her. I was like, no, you're like the breadwinner. You got to stay and
work.
But
I think it's different for men and women because I know, obviously my husband loves our kids, but it affects me differently when I'm away from my children.
Oh, sounds really selfish. It's crazy. I'm kidding. We'll take it to the phones. We'll get your perspective on it. It is listener therapy. It's Tino Cochino Radio. All right, we have a Tino Cochino Radio listener by the name of Audrey, and she doesn't know if she wants a promotion at work. Basically, she feels that her husband and her family are living a good life. They said money's a little tight. They're on a budget. They make it work. But recently, she was offered a promotion. It involves a lot more money, but it would mean working longer hours, some traveling, so she would see the family less, and she's kind of torn on whether or not she should take the job. Teresa, what do you think?
No, I think she should pass it on. Pass it on because it's more important to be with your kids as they're growing up, because it happened to me. I was working too hard and I left my kids. And now they're all grown up and I missed out on a lot of stuff.
That's why then when they have kids, you just extra spoil the grandbabies.
Yeah. And then by then maybe you'll get a better promotion.
Yeah, there you go. You can die at work. It all works out.
Yeah. So stay with your kids.
A lot of calls are agreeing with you. They're all on board with stay with your kids, preserve the memories. Listen, if that's the case and you believe in that, I better have every single one of you go to legacybox.com right now so you can preserve your memories. They sponsor this hour of the show, and it's dope what they do. Like, if you haven't heard us talking about them by now, basically, it could be anything. Old film negatives or picture, whatever. You could have old audio, photo books, whatever. They'll send you a box. You fill up the box with your goodies. You send it back to them. They keep everything here in the States, and then they digitize it. They upload it to the cloud. They send you a link, and then you have access to share with anybody and everybody whenever you want. It's really cool. You get all your personal belongings back, but now you just have that digital version. It's really, really cool to, just keep them memories alive and well in your family. I think it makes for a really cool anniversary gift, birthday gift, Christmas gift. So if you want to check them out, you'll get 50% off. Half off this order is insane. All you got to do is go to legacybox.com/TCR. That's legacybox.com/TCR. Coming up next, we're talking Benny Blanco and how he manifested his relationship with Selena Gomez.
It's true love.
In Tea Time. Everybody talking about Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez, the magic couple.
Yes.
The forbidden love.
How did that happen?
Yeah. It's tea time on Tino Cochino Radio, and Benny spoke out on how he manifested her.
Yes. So this is while he was in therapy, and he said he kind of just reached a point where he's like, okay, it's time to be a grown up. I want to start a life. I want a family. So he wrote this list, and it included wanting someone age appropriate. So he wanted someone 30 plus, someone who is kind, passionate, and caring. And he said those are the main things. And then Selena came into his life and changed it.
Nicasio has a look.
I want to know if this relationship is even real, because like I feel like she's just with him because she knows that he's not gonna hurt her. So I'm just like,
well, isn't that what you want in a relationship?
No, because like you're kind of like you were dating like Justin Bieber and all these big pop stars.
But she wasn't happy.
He's asking if she's settling.
Yes.
No, because women want to feel seen. They want to be heard. And Justin wasn't giving her that. And now she's in this relationship, but with somebody that is meeting her needs. So she's not settling. She's leveling up.
She couldn't stand the fact on how big Justin Bieber was and how all these girls wanted him. So she...
because he was a jerk to her.
But now she gets the spotlight. Now she's the Justin Bieber, if that makes sense.
No.
It does not.
No.
It does.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
All right, listen, if you plan on marrying your partner, there are some questions you should ask them first, and we will share them with you next. All right, so if you plan to be married for a long time, you need to ask your spouse these hard questions. It's Tino Cochino Radio. I found this on Instagram from some random account called Meet the Freemans.
But is it verified?
It is.
Well, everyone's verified.
Did they pay for it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, and I also don't know if they're good. I didn't read them all. It was clickbait, and it worked, and here we are. So we'll read them together to see if these questions actually make sense and they're worth asking. Okay, because everyone in here is in a long-term relationship, so I feel like it makes sense. Mm-hmm. If you plan to be married for a long time, ask your spouse these hard questions. 1, is it easy or difficult for you to bring up your wants and needs to me? If it's difficult, how do I contribute to that?
Oh, that is good. I feel like I've asked my husband this sometimes. Okay, he needs to work on communicating, so do I. But I've asked him, like, what can I do better? And he always tells me nothing. I'm like,
you're perfect, Serina.
It's because he doesn't want to fight.
But I'm like, I know I could do better. And then I get kind of frustrated because I'm like, I'm telling you what I need. Like, what do you need?
Well, the fact that you have to ask and you guys are married, shouldn't you guys know that already?
There's little things. That's like communication.
Oh, I guess.
I know I'm not perfect.
Number 2, how satisfied are you with our intimacy, both emotional and physical?
Oh, my God.
We've had this conversation, too.
Does he get disappointed?
In what?
The intimacy. That's a tough question to ask.
We, with 2 kids, we both agreed that we could be more intimate.
Yeah, I bet. And it probably means more, too, right? Like when it does happen?
Yes, but I mean, with 2 kids, it was hard with 1 kid, but with 2 kids, it's almost non-existent.
Are you the type to only do it just to like for
Don't
like?
Let's move on. Let's move on. Number 3, do you feel like I've been emotionally available lately or more distracted and closed off?
I don't think we've asked those questions. But
That's a good one, right?
Yeah.
Number 4, do you feel like we've become too routine? If so, what could help us bring more fun, joy, or lightness into our interactions?
I feel like we occasionally have those conversations, like, you know, like more date nights, or one of us isn't feeling as loved, or, you know, like, I guess it goes back to the affection, but also, yeah, like, what can we do to spice this up?
This is a good one. Number 5, have you ever asked, do I make you feel special and wanted? Not just needed, but wanted.
Yes,
that's a good question, but no, I don't think we've asked that.
But that's one that I feel like a lot of people probably don't ask or think about, right? Because again, if you're in your life or you're just moving forward, it's probably not something that's...
Especially if you've been in a long-term relationship, because things change. I feel like you as a person change, your partner changes, and you have to learn to love this new version of them every so often. So if you're not asking this question...
That's very emotionally intelligent of you.
I feel like these are argument starters. Like, you're going to ask this question, and it's going to end in an argument.
Number 6. Do you feel like I take initiative to keep our connection strong, or does that mostly fall on you?
These are also good. I'm going to need you to send this to me.
This is really good.
This is actually good.
Shout out to Meet the Freeman.
I know. Is this my therapist?
The very last one. Are there small things I used to do that made you feel loved and appreciated, but I don't do anymore?
These are good.
Well,
yeah, right?
Really good.
These are really good. But see, that's the problem, Nicasio. You make it seem like it's okay to be lovey-dovey at first and then let it fall off. Why do you want it to fall off?
Not letting it fall off. It's just like being like... aware of the situation. Like, you're being fair. Like, it's not gonna be all like doves and candy kisses and everything. Like, it's
no one said that, but these questions are to make sure that your partner's actually happy and that you're doing your part to keep them
happy. And why
happy.
can't those things continue in the relationship? I'm not saying like all of it or every single day, but why can't you occasionally still do the things that you did to get your partner?
Keep asking these questions and see where your relationship ends.
Guys, just sit in front of your TV, have a TV dinner, and it.
Ooh. Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
Ooh, apparently overprotective parents can shorten their kids' lifespan. How's that make you feel?
Oh my God.
This is according to research, man. We're gonna talk about it next.
Why'd you look at me?
All right, let's talk to all the overprotective parents out there. It's Tino Cochino Radio. This is according to a recent study. It says children of overprotective parents may have a shorter lifespan, with men experiencing a 12% increased risk of dying before 80, and women a 22% increase compared to those who had more, leniency during childhood. It says the researchers theorize that overprotection can hinder a child's development and competence, potentially leading to long-term negative consequences. Children who have more freedom and leniency during childhood may have a better chance of living longer. Let's start with Serina. Thoughts?
I am an overprotective parent, but I do feel like I'm getting a little bit better because I think I noticed more having a second baby that I'm still was babying my son to where now like I need him to kind of be more independent, like to help me out. So I think I have been like, I guess letting go a little bit and like teaching him more to be independent. Or, like even if it's like we're somewhere and I could still I could still see him, but like letting him wander a little further from me.
Nicasio, how's it sound to you?
Who's going to live longer, the kid or the mom and dad?
The mom and dad live longer than the kid.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
saying the kids will live shorter.
I just want to know like what the parents are doing, like how overprotective they are, because there's different definitions.
Let's go to Matt. He claims to be the most overprotective out of everyone that has a child in the room. Why? What do you guys like? Give an example. Give an example.
Like, okay, my 12-year-old, he will only live one block from the park. Like, he has to cross like two not major streets, but like just neighborhood streets.
Yeah.
We don't let him walk to the park by himself.
Well, I agree with that.
He doesn't get to go out and play with friends in the neighborhood by himself.
Even though he's 12?
Even though he's 12. But I've got friends who let their 7-year-old ride their electric scooter, just zooming around the neighborhood, no helmet, all crossing streets, flying through. I can't fathom it. I just can't allow I can't let my son go out. I guess it's more like our own nervousness.
But see, I agree with that in a sense, but that's why I wish I knew like to what extent they're talking about overprotective parents, because I think there are different levels. Like for me, like, yeah, I'm not letting my kid at 12 walk to the park by himself, but there's going to be certain things that I will allow.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Matt. You put your kids to bed while the sun's still out.
Yeah, 6:45.
That's wild, bro.
Tino Casino Radio.
So Young Miami, formerly of the City Girls, spoke out recently and said that she feels every relationship but you should just allow at least 4 cheats.
That's a lot.
What's going to happen?
Just in case. And Nicasio, he didn't agree necessarily with the 4, but he does think every relationship should allow at least 1. Why?
Because I feel like, most likely the guy's going to do it. I will give the relationship that. But it's to strengthen the relationship. I feel like it's also, you're seeking excitement. It's gonna happen. Like if you're going into it, transparency with the other partner, what do they got to worry about? And Serina, before you talk, you have said that you would allow 1 cheat with your husband.
Let me clarify. No, I'm not allowing 1 cheat. He's not allowed
but you
to
would
go
forgive him.
cheat. No, I might be open to trying to figure out why, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna forgive, and doesn't even mean that we'd continue to work on the relationship. He's not allowed to go cheat.
You told me if he cheats, you're allowing it because you have.
I've never said that.
You have.
I've never said he's allowed to go cheat.
No, not allowed. But if it happens, you're gonna forgive him because the marriage, the kids, you're not gonna let go of all that for 1 cheat.
I said, no, and this is real. And I don't know because I might be too mad and I might murder him. Yes. Yeah. but right now, possibly because of everything that we have in our relationship, our kids and all that, I would probably be open to maybe going to talk to somebody, but that does not mean that I would get past it and we would still have a relationship after that.
So for being transparent, Nicasio, when you did your first cheat, how did that go? How did your girl take it?
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't know unless she hears this.
Okay, so
you
now
don't tell him about it.
So now that she's heard it, how do you plan to, rectify the situation?
I mean, everything's good. Like, you just like, don't talk about old stuff. Like, I'm not going to talk about body counts and stuff like that. Like, why talk about this?
Because yours is like 1.
That's fine. It's
So
good.
then your girl is allowed to go cheat right now.
I'm sure, yeah. The thing is, one cheat, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, you know.
You would stay with her?
Yes, because I have my son and that matters most.
What about your relationship? Don't you want your son to see a good relationship with mom and dad?
Yes, but he's not going to see a cheating relationship. Like, I gotta show him that we're together still after, ups and downs. Because
Why don't you show him how to be faithful to a partner and how to treat a woman?
Oh, damn.
Well, I do, but he doesn't know what happens behind the
If
scenes.
you're cheating, that's not teaching him.
He doesn't know that, though. That's the thing.
This logic sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, Jesus. Logic?
We'll take it to the phones and we'll talk to Marcy. We'll get another female perspective next. Tino Cochino Radio inside Real Talk. It is all brought to you by BetterHelp. I think Nicasio needs some help. He feels. Well, hold on. Let's. Who's on the line, Matt? Marcy.
Yes.
Hello, Marcy. You there?
Hello.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on this fool Nicasio basically thinking that every relationship should allow one cheat because, everyone messes up here and there?
I don't agree with it because say if like my boyfriend were to cheat on me and then I forgive him, every time I would give him a hug or a kiss, I'm going to think about that he's hugging and kissing the other girl.
Exactly. Like people say forgive and forget, but
How can you forget?
You can't.
You have to.
I don't think you can. That's going to stay in the back of my mind. Like every time I look at him, I'm just going to want to like fight him and not give him a hug or kiss.
I get it, but would you forgive him and give him a chance?
I don't think I would because I don't think that's right.
And you really didn't love him then?
No. If you loved her, you wouldn't have cheated.
But yeah, if he really did love me, he wouldn't have cheated in the first place to go be with somebody else.
But that's the thing. He's not gonna go be with someone else. It's just for a time being, just for a little bit.
If
they
he
don't
does-
they don't cheat on emotion. They come back to you. He's gonna come back to you.
Well, maybe he should have just stayed single then.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Exactly. Don't settle.
Tino Cochino Radio.
Are you smarter than Nicasio? We're about to find out. Let me see. We're talking to Steven, right?
Yeah.
All right, bro. Nicasio's going to hit you with a question. Multiple choice answers. Just take your best guess, brother. You got this, okay?
All right. It sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Whose birth did Martin Luther King Jr. pay for? Is it A, Julia Roberts, B, Kevin Hart, or C, Denzel Washington?
C. Denzel Washington.
Nope.
That is not it. That is not it.
You thought it
So
was
let's
something
narrow it down. Take another guess. A is who?
Julia Roberts or B, Kevin Hart?
Julia Roberts.
Yes,
That is
sir.
it. That is it. I had heard that before.
How did that happen?
Yeah, what's the reasoning?
Oh, I don't know.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say that.
You knew we were going to ask you the follow-up question.
I don't know her personally.
Look it up.
Oh my god.
Hold on 1 second, man. We're going to look it up so we can do Nicasio's job for him. Hold on, man.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
So the more women do this, the less interested they are in sex. I wonder what it is. We'll talk about it next. All right, so the more women do this, the less interested they are in sex. It's Tino Cochino Radio. What is it, Serina?
It is household chores, but it's when they take on most of it because they start feeling like their husbands are their dependents rather their partners.
Oh my god.
No, that makes sense. So I get that because, yeah, you don't want to start feeling like, you're just this like cleaning lady and you do all this work and then
Yes.
you're also supposed to serve him sexually and do this and do that. And it's like, I'm not your slave.
And it creates resentment because we're so overwhelmed all the time with everything that we have to do.
Do you help out around the house, Nicasio, at all?
I
Like
do.
for real, for real?
Yeah, I do.
What do you do?
I'm the man of the house.
So what do you do?
Like I take it, the trash, the yard work, all that stuff. I do it.
Would you
Okay,
put dishes?
hang
Hold
on.
on, but
Trash is easy.
guys, there are women out there that will clean and do all this, and that will pleasure you. You just got to find the right ones.
Oh my God, you can say that vice versa. Like women, you could find a man that's going to help you and actually pull his weight around the house.
Oh my
Well,
God.
he does. Financially, he does.
Who's he?
No.
You have a he? What are you talking about?
You got a rich partner as
His
a man?
sad boy.
You know what I mean?
Tino Cochino Radio.
Okay, let's talk the 5 ways parents are unintentionally abusing their children. It's Tino Cochino Radio. Serina has the list.
Yelling. Children don't process yelling as instruction. They hear it as danger, and frequent yelling can harm their emotional well-being.
Hispanics yell. Sorry.
So do white people. We yell.
I don't know, man. That's one of the biggest things I'm working on is yelling. I'm so bad at it. I don't. I realize that it doesn't help anything.
But here's the thing: if they don't listen the first time, then you got to raise your voice so that way they can register.
That's intimidation.
I haven't noticed though, so I don't really have to yell at my son. He is a pretty good kid, but when I do yell, it's usually when I'm off, like I don't
Something's
know,
going on with you.
Yes, like
No,
I'm
that's not the
overwhelmed.
case.
No, but it is like for me, I've noticed that when I yell at my son, I'm like, dang, he really didn't do anything wrong. I was just mad about something else, or I felt overwhelmed that day.
You're just yelling at him for no reason.
Well, no, he does something, but
Well, that's abuse.
oh my gosh.
What's number two?
Invalidating emotion. So things like stop crying, that sends the wrong message and it dismisses a child's feelings. Yes.
Dude, yesterday, oh my God, he kept like just whimpering. My son was just whimpering. I'm like, dude, stop crying. I don't want to be around a crybaby. And he's just like, he looks at me.
Well,
Like,
you don't have to call him a crybaby.
he stopped.
You don't have to call him a crybaby.
But he knew like why I was irritated because he just kept crying, whimpering just for no reason.
Number 3.
Comparing to others. So saying things like, why can't you be like your brother or your sister? Which,
that's
you
the
shouldn't
worst.
do that.
Yeah, that's like shaming, right?
Yes, exactly.
Number 4.
Overreacting to mistakes. So punishing mistakes prevents growth. But I feel like that goes again to when I yell. If I feel like sometimes I'm overreacting to something, it's because of like I'm overwhelmed with something.
Well, there's mistakes.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, there's mistakes, and then there's like them opening cereal boxes and leaving it open and letting everything, like not putting stuff away. That's not a mistake. That's just being lazy.
Where we at? Number 5?
Yes. So using threats like do this or else. Which sometimes though you
That
do have to
works.
threat. Yes, like you better or else I'm gonna take away your iPad.
Well,
or
how the hell are you supposed
I'm
to
gonna-
parent kids?
Oh, that's a good
You're not
question.
allowed to threaten them, yell at them, compare them to people.
You sound like a horrible parent. Jesus.
I don't know what to do.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
We had the homie Jeremy Piven. Yes, you know him from Rush Hour, Entourage, everything. He dropped by. We had a hell of a conversation. We talked about a lot, and I want to share some of it with you next, especially if you're in like just a negative place right now. We got some gems. Don't move. All right, so I have a podcast where every week I sit down and just talk with interesting people. We talk the highs and lows of life, ups, downs, whatever it may be, man. It's just good conversation, dude. The podcast is called Is Anyone Listening? And this week we sat down with the hilarious, the amazing, none other than Jeremy Piven.
Yes.
You know him from Entourage. I mean, Rush Hour 2. He's been in over 80 movies. You've seen him. You know him. We talked about a lot, especially for like people that are currently going through a lot, right? You feel like you're at your lowest of lows. How do you get out of that? Jeremy had some awesome advice or perspective.
If you resist it, that's not the road to go. As soon as you kind of accept it and keep it moving and don't get angry and don't think that you are owed anything in this life. But if you are kind and you don't resist, know that like your time will come. It will come. And certainty is very powerful. Just be certain about yourself. We're all interesting. And by the way, the highest vibration is not love. It's authenticity. Ooh. So if you're authentic, no matter who you are, whatever you are, you're quirky, you're weird, you're too loud, you're too soft, that's authentic. That's gonna break through doors.
I love that.
Wow, that was
Jeremy
heavy.
Piven. That was good. Jesus, that's a clip. That's a clip. Jeremy Piven, man. Thank you for the time, brother.
Thank you, guys.
The entire interview is awesome, top to bottom, man. If you want some laughs, if you want some heartfelt talk, I definitely recommend it. The podcast is called Is Anyone Listening? And you can find it wherever you stream your favorite podcast. Just search for Tino Cochino. Is Anyone Listening?
Coming up
Next.
right here on Tino Casino Radio.
There's a Georgia dad that got busted for leaving his kids at a McDonald's. For clarity, they're 1, 6, and 10.
Wow.
Yes, we will talk more about this next. All right, so what's up with this Atlanta father? I guess he left his kids at a McDonald's and just bounced, and the youngest was 1. It's Tino Cochino Radio. What happened?
A customer saw the dad leave the children, walk out, and then come back a little bit and check on them again. And then again left. So this customer got worried. She contacted authorities. So the authorities came and the dad came back around 6:30. So it was like about 3 hours that these children were left.
Wow.
And it turns out that the dad was just trying to go to a job interview and didn't want the kids to walk back to the apartment by themselves. So, yes.
So whose side are you on for this? He's trying to provide for his kids. He must be a single father, had no one else to watch. And in his mind, he's like, yo, if I leave them here, they're not going to technically be unsupervised and someone's going to see it and talk to a manager. He should have just... And then he was probably afraid actually to ask the manager because the
they would've
manager would have said no.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, what do you think?
So the mom is the one that came and picked up the kids from McDonald's. So if I was a mother, absolutely, I'd be 100% mad at my husband for leaving my children there. But also in desperate times, like obviously you have to be desperate to do something like this. So they must be struggling. And it just makes me really sad because why aren't there more resources for people like this?
This reminds me of the movie Pursuit of Happiness, kind of. Where that dad had to do wouldn't they sleep in a bathroom stall?
Yes,
because they're homeless.
I used to work at a pizza place, and one time there were 3 kids that were there, and we noticed that they didn't have parents, and they were there like all day long, and we felt bad. And me and another manager, we actually gave them pizza and we gave them some drinks and some tokens and for however long like they were there for that day. The only thing is they started coming back like every single day.
You're a babysitter now.
They weren't dropped off by parents or anything?
No, I never saw parents.
And so what happened? Is that your son, Cordova? You adopted him?
No.
Good job, Serina.
That makes sense.
Tino Radio.
Yeah.